Sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So today the sutta which I am going to read is from Samyutta Nikaya. It's a very small sutta, but it answers a lot of questions which are from the understanding of karma, and how does our past karma affect our self in our life, current life. So one thing in another sutta, the Buddha has said is this body is the karma. So when a body is born, it has already some karmic things are a result of the karmic result is the body. So body has some karma, but then there is how it affects us. There is one view that everything which is there is karma. So even if you kind of stub a toe, that is your past karma. Even if you had some bad food and you had food poisoning, that is your bad karma. And everything is based on your past thing. So Buddha is kind of giving a more refined view of how you have to look at the reality. So Buddha is always saying, please go, I'll share the sutta link also. One second. The sutta number is Samyutta Nikaya 36.21 Sivaka. And I'll share the link because the link is from Sutta Central and it is Bhikkhu Bodhi, so I did not have to copy and everything. So this is the link of the sutta. On one occasion, the Blessed One was dwelling in Rajagaha, in the bamboo grove, the squirrel's sanctuary. Then the wanderer Sivaka approached the Blessed One and exchanged greetings with him. When they had concluded their greetings and cordial talk, he sat down to one side and said to the Blessed One, Master Gautama, there are some ascetics and Brahmins who hold such a doctrine and view as this. Whatever a person experiences, whether it be pleasant or painful or neither painful nor pleasant, all that is caused by what was done in the past. What does Master Gautama say about this? So this is the present view in many of the kind of philosophies or societies, that everything which happens to you happens based on what has happened in the past. So that is, he's asking a clarification from that. So in that time of the Buddha also, that was the kind of doctrine. Some feeling, Sevaka, arise here originating from bile disorders. That is bile in the stomachs. That's some feeling arise here originated from bile disorders one can know for oneself, and that is considered to be true in the world. So what Buddha is saying is, if you are having a kind of a stomach upset, then you can know for yourself, and it is known in the world also. That means that universally also it is accepted that your stomach problem which is there, maybe in modern terms you can say, if you go to a doctor, he may kind of do a test and say, yes, you may have this problem because of your stomach upset. So this is known to the world. Now, when those ascetics and Brahmins hold such a doctrine and view as this, whatever a person experiences, whether it be pleasant or painful, or neither painful nor pleasant, all that is caused by what was done in the past. They overshoot what one knows by oneself, and they overshoot what is considered to be true in the world. Therefore, I say that this is wrong on the part of those ascetics and Brahmins. So what the Buddha is saying, that when you have a doctrine such as this of karma, that everything which is happening because of your karma, then you are overshooting your bound, because you are kind of negating what one can feel for oneself. And also you are negating, maybe in the modern terms, you can say the scientific knowledge which is there. So one interesting thing is when somebody had asked Dalai Lama, that if one of the doctrines of the Buddha is challenged by science, who would you accept? And Dalai Lama has said, I'll accept science. If something the Buddha has said has been challenged by science as to be untrue, then I'll accept what has been proven by science. So what has been proven by the world is something Buddha is saying to accept that. So basically, in the modern terms, you can say he's saying that you should have a scientific outlook. That if you have the, you can know for yourself, and you can know by this thing, checking. Then you have to believe that. Some feelings, Sivaka, arise here originating from phlegm disorders. That can be maybe in the chest or the lungs, originating from wind disorders. Wind disorders is one of the things which has been mentioned many times in the suttas as a known kind of a disorders. Maybe it is whatever is the gases or something like that in the body which causes problems. Originating from imbalance of this three, originating from the imbalance of the bile, phlegm, and wind. I think it is called pitta, is I think bile, and then phlegm. I am forgetting, but this is vayu is the wind. So these are concepts in the Ayurveda also. Produced by change of climate. So when the climate changes also, people have problems. Produced by careless behavior. Careless behavior could be having too much to eat or too little to eat, or the wrong kind of things you consume, or maybe careless behavior could be stubbing the toe, as I had given an example. Caused by assault. If somebody decides to assault you, then that pain is there, that can be caused. Produced by the result of Kamma. So out of those 8 things Buddha has mentioned, the Kamma is the last, the 8th. So it could be from the bile or phlegm or wind, combination of them. It could be because of careless attention. It could be because of assault. And all those things are the reasons, but there can be a karmic reasons also. The karmic reasons can be known. One thing is about the meditation pain. When you are sitting in meditation and you are experiencing that pain. And what do you say? That if this pain is meditation pain, if you get up and start walking, then that pain should kind of go away. So that is one way of knowing that the pain which was there was caused by meditation, or those pain are related to past karma. So then that can be kind of known by a person. That some feeling arise here produced as a result of karma, one can know for oneself, and that is considered to be true in the world. Now, when those ascetics and Brahmins hold such a doctrine and view as such, whatever a person experiences, whether it be pleasant or painful, or neither painful nor pleasant, all that is caused by what was done in the past. They overshoot what one knows by oneself. They overshoot what is considered to be true in the world. Therefore, I say that this is wrong on the part of those ascetics and Brahmins. When this was said, the wanderer Moliya Sivaka said to the Blessed One, magnificent Master Gautama, magnificent Master Gautama, from today let Master Gautama remember me as a lay follower who has gone for refuge for life. Bile, phlegm, and also wind, imbalance, and climate too, carelessness and assault, with Kamma as the result, as the 8th. So he says that these are the results where we can be in kind of have the pain in the present. So in another sutta, Majjhima Nikaya 101, Buddha is talking to the ascetics who are taking many kind of practices which are painful. And they have this kind of concept that if I take care of my these practices, by doing these practices, I create pain. And that pain will wash away my past karmic results. So the Buddha says that if you are kind of standing for a long time and the pain arises, can you kind of distinguish yourself that this pain is arising because of your karmic actions? in the past I had done this karmic action, and this much pain which was due is getting kind of burnt up in this time from standing. So they said, no, we cannot know. Then Buddha asks that if you are not standing like that, as you are standing or standing on one leg, would you get that pain? They said, no, we will not get that pain. So then that proves that the pain which is being caused in the current present time by doing those ascetic practices is developed because of the current practice. See, because of standing on one leg or just standing for a long time, that pain is arising. And if you had sat down or been comfortable, then that pain would not have arisen. So whatever is the action in the present will create your pain or pleasure. So there is a part which is there on the present action also that you have to ensure, and not everything is about the past karma. So we have to kind of also understand how this process works. By understanding how this process works, we are going beyond the limitations which is imposed on us by this understanding. And by understanding that our responsibility for, say, taking care of our health, taking care of what we are eating, taking care of where we are kind of there, and our clothing or something like that, those things will ensure that you will have a less painful life. If you think that everything is about the past karma, then there is no reason for having the present action. So one other thing the Buddha has said is that if somebody believes that everything is about past karma, then there is no holy life possible. There is no possibility of a Buddha coming in, and there is no possibility of an Arahant, because if everything was about the past, then there is no corrective action which is possible, because there is some volition which we can kind of exert. That is the reason we can have corrective action. One corrective action is this, doing the 6 R's. You recognize your mind is there on the unwholesome, you release it, relax, re-smile, and return back to a wholesome object. Then what you are doing is you are taking away energy from the unwholesome thoughts and putting your energy on the wholesome thoughts. By doing that, you are kind of changing your path. So whatever is your whatever you pay attention to in the present will become the inclination of your mind in the future. So that is what the Buddha has said. That means that what you do can have an effect on the your life, and your karma which is there made in the current life. And one concept is of karma and vipaka. Vipaka is the result, and the karma is the action which we do. So that has intention in it. So whatever action we do with intention, that will make a difference in our life. And sometimes we have to endure the result of our past karma. So Buddha has also said in one of the sutta that if there are situations tough in your life, then you can say that the karma is strong in this time in my life. What can we do? So we can accept certain situation in our life by saying that this is a tough situation, and that our karmic results which are there are getting fruition over now. And then we have to endure that time. So as Goenkaji used to kind of give a story about, this also shall pass. So this, if you have a bad situation in your life, you can say that this will be impermanent, and you can move on with your life. But with the understanding that whatever action you are doing in the present will have an effect on the future, and not everything which is happening to you is happening to you because of karma, but you have to have a kind of clarity of thought. Being careful is one thing. One thing mentioned in the sutta is being careless. So being careful is, and being mindful is helping you avoid pain and suffering in the present, and taking care of your health, like the climate changes there, or when there is a disbalance, then taking medicine is a part. So medicinal requisites was one of the 4 requisites the Buddha has given. So that means that if everything was in the past karma, then if you are sick, then you had to do something to kind of get rid of your past karma. You would not have taken medicine. So in the present action, the medicine is also required. So if there is an imbalance in the bile or the phlegm or the wind, then you can take a medicine, known medicines which is there, and which are effective medicines. You can take and kind of reduce your pain. So that corrective action is also up to you. So not everything is based on, I'm sitting outside, so this bees and birds are coming in. So so not everything what you are kind of experiencing currently is based on the past karma. So that enhances our understanding and enhances our understanding of how to do the harmonious practice, which is the 6 R's. When you get an unwholesome thought, you recognize this, release, relax, resmile, and return back and be on the wholesome path. So this is the kind of a small teaching. And I was kind of busy also now for this retreats. And today morning it ended. It was a very good kind of a retreat which we had. Many kind of people had many experiences, and some had wonderful experiences which was shared. So it was also kind of interesting to kind of have students who can kind of share those experiences with us. So it was a very good retreat which we had. And from 31st, after 2 days, we'll have another retreat start in Mumbai. So we will have other, I have asked Hugh to come on Wednesday. So Hugh has agreed. So we will put out the announcement maybe today or tomorrow for Hugh on Wednesday. And then we'll see on Sunday, we'll try and call the next Sunday. We may call Rajiv Dinesh or Madhusudan ji. Okay.
Bante, oh, sorry, Bante, we haven't had, I think, Rajiv Dinesh speak on Sunday for quite some time. So maybe it's a good idea.
He had said he had family issues. And he had some family issues, and somebody had passed away. I think his grandmother or somebody in the family had passed away, and they had come, and then he had requested that he will not be there for I think 12th or something like that. Then this retreat was that he had to come over here to help. So I will ask him to kind of do it next week. I want him to come also. He's also ready to kind of share. We kind of shared and spoke for the first time for at length. So he also wants to be kind of come and be part of the discourse. So we will definitely ask him to do it. And we have some new online guides. We are having online retreats. Where those guides also I am trying to kind of pursue, kind of convince them to also come, and they are feeling a little shy because they have not done this, but they are all Pali teachers. So one has a series she has done on her the Bhikkhuni, Arhant Bhikkhunis on Terigatha and Teragatha, the Arhant Bhikkhus. In the time of Buddha. So Sister Kamma wanted to do this kind of series, and she could not complete it. So I was kind of asking them to do it. So Sundays can be a good time to have those series. So I will just try and get those new people also to come and share the Dhamma with us. So we are planning to expand, then let us see what happens. Okay, then is there any questions regarding this, Sutta? Or any other questions? Okay, then we'll share the merit. No, nobody has a question. Oh, even if you have any meditation questions or something like that. No, okay. May suffering once be suffering free, and the fear struck fearless be. May the grieving shed all grief, and may all beings find relief. May all beings share this merit that we have thus acquired for the acquisition of all kinds of happiness. May beings inhabiting space and earth, Devas and Nagas of mighty power, share this merit of ours. May they long protect the Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu. Okay, thanks everybody for coming.
Thank you, Bhante.
Thanks, Mai. Bye-bye.